Another thing, ugly, I'm going to say, seat. I find it too high. It might be a little bit too soft too, but I find the seat profile too high, especially later on in the day when I'm getting tired. It's really hard to start swinging your leg over. It's just too high. You always keep getting your boot caught on the edge of the seat. You're always hitting about here. So if they took an inch off the seat across, I think it'd just be easier throwing your leg back and forth. I think it's just a little bit too high. For my personal preference, I just, it needs to be a little bit lower. So to me, that's a bad. What else can I say? I think that might be really it. Now we'll kind of get into some gray areas, some bad and good ones. So bad and good is the steering. I got the vertical steering. I love the vertical steering, but it makes it feel heavy. So the steering feels heavy. That's the bad part about it. The good part is I love the vertical. Another bad part about the vertical is they need to try to maybe push us forward 1.5 inches, 2 inches, but keep it vertical. The lay down, I don't know, it's weird. I got on my buddy's Sidewinder there and he's got the lay down and I struggled with it. It felt really weird. I didn't like it. I still felt that it was in my stomach, in my chest. Just the way he had it. I don't like the vertical, or I don't like the lay down steering. I like the vertical, but it's too far back. So when you're climbing and you're trying to get your hips forward and get it over the top of the sled, get more weight on the motor, on the skis, and when you're jumping and stuff, it's too much. It gets right in your midsection, gets right in your hips, and it's just not comfortable. I know a lot of guys, they complained about these. I really like these. I haven't pulled this off yet. I don't know, some guys maybe you're just a lot harder on stuff than I am. I rolled this, as you guys seen. I rolled it lots. I'm not hitting trees or anything, so I'm not bashing into them. I don't think I really got snow stuck behind it that much. This brake lever is awesome. One of those things, it could be metal instead of plastic, but again, another thing I haven't broke. I do like the gauges, but they could use an update. Fit and finish, that's another one of those kind of gray areas. They did a lot better. But like my gauges aren't sealed, I'm getting moisture in them. Just one of those things, just finish it off a little bit nicer. Seal, make sure everything's sealed, just like the air intake. Make sure you get that sealed up. These plastics, they are a lot better. I think I had issues with this side, I think. The thing I don't like about them, I like how they fit, they're a lot nicer. But I did notice, because of the can and all the snow getting packed in, you get snow packed in, and then you get ice built up down in here, and ice built up all around here, and then you can't remove your side panel anymore because you can't push it forward to pull it out. Hard to do with one. You can't slide it forward to be able to pull it out because you got all the ice stuck right in there, so you can't slide it. And so that was really annoying on the deeper days where you get a bunch of snow and you get snow in here and it all melts up and ice is up and you can't get this open, so then you can't put your oil in, stuff like that. So that's another one of those things, just kind of fit and finish maybe to look at, because I kept getting snow coming in through here, and actually snow would get up underneath in here, and then ice would form up and it'd start pulling this out, start pulling my plastic out, and so it kind of started deforming it a little bit. Sits good now, but that is what I noticed. I got a bunch of snow up in here and it started pulling this away, started pulling away down in here because of the ice. So that's one of those things too. Fit and finish, just, it is a lot better than what it used to be. It's a miles ahead of the 13, but it's just, it could be a little bit better yet for the price you're paying for things. The handlebar warmers, awesome. They get really hot. Thumb warmer still doesn't get as hot. Handlebar warmers, really hot. I like that. I know a lot of guys complain because it doesn't have the tether's not the key in the tether, so you got to turn this on, make sure that this is up, and then make sure your tether's on, and then hit start. I don't know, it's really not that big of a deal to me to have one extra thing. I just got to make sure the key's forward. Yeah, that doesn't really bother me that much. It bugs other people, not me. So I guess another one of the, that's all good. The motor's awesome. Motor is awesome. This C-Tech motor has a lot of punch down low. It's just really good, really responsive. I really enjoy it. Like I said, the track is awesome. I didn't bend brake my Alpha Rail. I'm not as hard on stuff as other guys. They're doing a lot more bigger jumps and they're going in the trees and they might be hitting trees and stuff like that. I was a lot maybe nicer to it. I noticed on the whoops, the really tight whoops, especially if they're deep, if they're 2 feet, 3 feet deep, with the shorter length, you really bottom out through the whoops. That I don't like. With the 154, when I was riding my uncle's through it, it didn't do it. This one did it. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just a shorter track and bottomed out. Suspension, like the suspension. On that note, though, I'd say I would like the Attack, just because. Yeah, I was really happy when these came out, and they got the nice clickers, nice and easy to change, right? Change your settings, but when you're in the snow, this all ices up. You can't even see this one. You have no idea where it is. So now you're getting something, you're trying to bang it out with something, and I'm using my shovel handle here, banging all the ice off just so I could try to change it. If I had the Attack, I could just change it on the handlebars. It'd make it just so much easier. It's kind of a minor thing, but it does make a big difference when you're out there and you're hopping on and off the sled because you're changing up your suspension from climbing or playing, right? I did that quite a bit. If I knew I was going to be climbing that day, I'd change my suspension. If I was just kind of more in the meadows and just playing around, change it up again. And yeah, just with all the ice that builds up, it's kind of a big pain to change it, but the suspension's awesome. I really like it. The QS3 coils, I like them. Yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed the sled. Am I going to be running out to get a 22? No. Should a guy, if they had a 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, whatever, and you want to upgrade, and you're not worried about maybe next year they'll come out with like the 23s, they'll come out with a turbo. If you just want to stay just naturally aspirated, you want to get a 146 Alpha, that would be awesome. That's really good for the springtime and the lower snow conditions. If you're in quite a bit more snow, you're going to want the bigger track. There's sometimes I wanted the bigger track. I've thought lots about maybe finding a 154 rail and track and swapping it out. We'll see what happens. It's not going to be as good back here, but out there I could have used it a few times. But like I said, this probably keeps up to, we're pretty close to the 153s out there with the 146 track. It's not much. From a video way back, I showed you my track sitting against my 141 high country. There's not really any more lugs on the ground. So for the length that it does extremely well, and I'm really happy with that. Yeah, the 22s I would buy if you're looking to upgrade. If you want to upgrade, go ahead, buy them. From a 21 to a 22, I'm not looking. there's not much point for me to go from a 21 to a 22, unless I wanted a different color. But I think this is the best looking sled that they've come out with this color combination. Another kind of bad thing here is, you know, if a guy wants to try this whole TikTok thing out, yeah, it didn't quite work. That sucks. But it's just a sticker, not the end of the world. But just from your leg hitting this, your foot hitting this all the time, it peeled it off. So that part kind of sucks, but other than that, I think it's the best looking color combination they've come out with. The indents in the plastics for your knees, awesome. Awesome. Really like that. The narrowed body panels, everything. You know, besides the horrible stuff I talked about, like the ugly stuff, the running boards and that air intake, this sled is great. Yeah, I don't know what else there is to say about it. The more I'm out west, the more I could use a little bit narrower of a stance. A 38, I think if they would have came out with a 38 where you could shorten it up to a 36 or go to a 40, I think that would have been a really good thing for them to do it that way. Instead of the 40, narrow it down to 38, go to 42. I think a 38 where you can narrow it to a 36 for out west, and a 40 and make it wide for a 40 out here. I think that would have been a little bit better, and if I could find some 38s, I might go that route too, but we'll see. I got a lot of money invested into it already, and I might just drive it and enjoy it because it's not costing me anything now. I don't have to fix it, replace it. I'm a little bit worried about the clutch. We'll get into that. I'll have a look at that. I got that 1,100 miles on it. We'll see if I'm starting to get some cracking in that. Good news is the 22 clutches are supposed to fit on these, so I'll have a look at it and we'll see. I kind of wish it would have blown up last trip if it was going to blow up on me, and then at least I could cover it under warranty. That's the other thing. I only have the 1-year warranty, so I get 3 months warranty or whatever, the amount of time I was riding it in the snow. So that kind of sucks. My warranty is going to be done now by the time I get back out on the snow, before I'm not going to get a full year on it, right? So that's just one of those things. It is what it is as well. And yeah, I don't know. Thanks a lot, and hopefully you guys enjoyed some of these videos, and this one's going to be a little bit longer again. But yeah, thanks for sticking with me throughout the season. We'll see what summertime brings. I'm quite big into dirt biking too, so my brother just got a dirt bike as well. So now we both got 16 YZ 250Xs, and so I might do some dirt biking videos and stuff like that, and we'll see what happens. And he's pretty comical. He always ends up in the bush, so might catch some good stuff on there. I know he's trying to beat me a little bit, and it is what it is. It's just brotherly banter going back and forth, and it's good. It's good. It pushes both of us try to get better. So might go along with that, and yeah, can't wait till next year to get back out, get filming again, and get on the snow. But for now, I'm gonna start enjoying the warmer weather and get on the dirt bike and have some fun with that, and get a lot more fishing in, hopefully, and enjoy the cabin. But yeah, for this winter, thanks a lot for watching, and I'm 201 subscribers. That's awesome. Thanks. Really kind of blows me away. That is really cool. I've never asked anybody to subscribe, and it's just kind of neat to see that some people want to just keep seeing what I put out, and hopefully I'm bringing some value to some people, and I'm just trying to show more of a everyday, more of an average rider, because like I said, I'm not that good. I don't think I got 20 days out in the mountains, maybe close to that now, maybe. So yeah, I think it's just really neat to see that people get some value in my videos, so that's kind of cool. And I remember seeing the first 20 subscribers. I thought that was really really cool, and now I'm at 201. Like, that's awesome. I was hoping to maybe once I start getting closer to that 200, that 185, 187, I thought that'd be pretty cool if I could get that 200 before the season was done, and I hit it. So thanks a lot, guys, and thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll see you later.